Change my name. Hey, Marnie.
We've got 2 Chen Laners. Oh no.
Yeah. Well, you just change.
There we go.
Hey, Amy. Ooh, Bruna Hilda's joining us. That's the first time I think she joined. Robin. Yay.
I don't know if I can.
Explanation?
You can do it in gibberish if you want.
이게 뭐고 지나 뭐 뭐지다. Oh God.
Uh-oh, laugh track.
You got this, Chen. It doesn't have to be in gibberish.
Okay. Well, hi everybody. Welcome to week 6 of Embodied Alchemy. Today we are going to be presenting our presentations that we've prepared for each other. I already did mine. You've already been genderized, so it's fine. But seriously, let's just take a moment to close our eyes and arrive here for the last week of class. I muted everyone. Just taking a deep breath and shaking your body out a little bit. Just taking a moment to arrive, feeling your sit bones on the ground. If you haven't already, just switching your phone off, turning it on to vibrate or turning it on to silent, doing any of those last minute things that you need to do to just allow yourself to be able to be fully present for the next 90 minutes. Allowing yourself to ground into your body if you aren't already. Feeling your feet, legs, all the way up your spine, go to the top of your head. Back down. Bring your awareness to your third eye. Relaxing your jaw. Opening your voice. Just taking a deep breath and letting out a sigh with some sound. I like to just opening my voice, just go through high to low, something like ah. Just opening up your voice. Bring your awareness down into your heart. Putting your hand over your heart. Rubbing your chest over your heart in a circular fashion. I don't know how you'd rub in a square fashion. That'd be very interesting. You can try it if you want. Apparently today is a humorous day with a lot of fun. So just bringing that fun and appreciation and joyfulness and playfulness, feeling it in your heart, And you're still rubbing your chest, bringing your hands back down to your lap, and just taking a moment. Let's just take a couple minutes to sit in silence together. Hmm. 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 And wherever you are, just taking a deep breath, slowly opening your eyes, coming back into the room, back into the space with all of these beautiful other people. And I'm going to break all of us out into little breakout groups, and we'll have 3 minutes each to just share with each other about our experience over the last week with Ether, or not with Ether, but kind of geared towards Ether. So, unmute everyone. I don't know why, guys, but today's a feisty day.
Like it. I'm trying to think of
That's
like
good.
word Lydia. Can we say her Lydia gated or genderized?
Lydia gated?
Something like that.
Lydia gated and genderized. That's good.
Oh my God.
Genderized and Lydia gated.
Yeah.
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be?
Oh, it's you and I again.
And Marty?
Sherry.
And Mart isn't us on there? I'm not surprised.
No, Marnie should be in with Lydia.
Oh, I haven't clicked yet.
Yeah.
Bye. I'm busy being goofy.
Bye.
Of course it's you and I.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I mean, and the week that
Marnie should be going over. I
Marnie's-
think she went.
Oh, okay. Put me back in.
I don't know if I can.
did you leave it?
Yeah, she left.
Can you put me back?
I don't think I can.
Maybe Marnie has to come in here and then all four of us will talk.
I guess so.
Yeah,
Come
Back Marnie.
I didn't see
No,
Marnie.
Marnie didn't got frozen, I think.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Well, how about you two can start, and then I'm gonna go join the other one because I can join,
Oh, okay. Go
but I
join
can't
me.
move. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, guys.
You two start.
Okay.
That's all right.
I got booted out. I went off into the ethers and then
Yeah,
I
I
had to go
saw.
back in
It
again.
was like, we've lost Marnie. No.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
So I think we have about 2 minutes that we have for each. So, would you
Right.
like to go
So,
first?
sure. Okay. So I'll admit I didn't have a chance to dance this week.
Mm.
But what I did do was I put the music on for my husband and I one night, and had a set an intention, and had a very nice lovemaking session, and set an intention and manifestation kind of thing that went really, really nicely. And
Wow.
the music was beautiful for it. It was just so spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's like I just been so busy. I didn't get a chance to actually do the dance. But I was like, you know what? I'm going to count that as my dance because we were so connected and it was so in the whole realm of ether, when you're manifesting and when you have two people come together, that much more of an intention is put to that much more power. And so it gets sent out. And especially in the, like in a tantric, like in that creation mode, it was wonderful. Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Yeah, that totally counts as a dance.
That's what I thought. I was like, oh, I've just been so flat out busy, but I was like, no, I'm counting that as my dance because it was good. It was really connected and it was really, really beautiful. So, yeah.
That's amazing. Awesome. Yeah. How is either otherwise?
Well, just good, just being really in the moment and trusting things as they happen and just really busy though too, but in the busyness just allowing myself just to be and not meditating as much or doing those things for me that I need to do. I did go for a bike ride on Saturday. Oh, and I listened to not the ether music but the air music for my bike ride. I know I was a little bit late on that one, but it was amazing for that too. So I did some really kind of different types of things with the music this week. So
cool. I kind of do that too. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. How about you?
Oh man, this week, well, last week I had like a situation come up on that Thursday, like that in that afternoon, and I just like I had to make a kind of big location change very quickly. So I actually like had decided to get onto a train that evening because I needed to leave. So,
oh wow,
yeah, it was an interesting thing. So I've kind of been, I was down in San Diego and then I came up, I'm up in San Francisco Bay Area right now. And I've just been kind of feeling a lot, just ether space.
Yeah, I'll bet.
That feeling a different kind of space, I guess, in my life. I don't feel like I've had a moment to like sit down and feel really just for myself. It's like a year ago my ex-partner and I broke up and we haven't like reconnected until just like last night. We like actually sat down and like had a conversation about becoming friends again. And so it's like there's like some relationships leaving and business relationships leaving, and then there's other relationships coming back in, and I don't know yet. Just lots of stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Oops. Sorry. Yeah. Wow. So like really in the space, in the big dance of things.
Yeah.
Where you are. Yeah.
I feel like I don't know if you know astrology at all, like I'm about to go into my Saturn return and it just feels like everything is kind of like at the same time everything is unraveling while at the same time it's becoming very focused, if that makes sense.
It's repositioning.
Yeah. Like lots of big questions like coming into focus and being answered, and like even bigger things coming up.
That's exciting.
Yeah. So.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I could have been more specific, but
no, there's no need to in space.
Yeah.
Really, I get it. I can sense what you're saying. It's good.
Oh.
Yeah. Thanks. Wow. Lots going on.
And
you've moved through space quite a lot.
There. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
I've just been having this hawk that's right outside in the tree. It's really fun. So.
Very cool. A little messenger coming to help you out.
Yeah. Totally. Well, I'm going to bring everyone back.
Best wishes for all the answers falling into place as they will.
Thank you. Have you been painting?
Yeah, my in-laws'
Yeah.
room. I've been so busy I haven't had a chance to get it all.
Yeah.
Whatever, it's paint, creation zone.
Totally.
All right. Well, thank you for
Thank you.
sharing.
Yeah.
Yeah. See you back there.
Bye.
I don't fucking care about what the heck is going on out there. It's just like, all right. Yeah, but I do. I am in it.
I see some other people here that seem to come into this group. Like they just jumped on in.
We're group crashing.
Exactly. Have you guys been laughing the whole time or what?
No, we
No.
actually did a really good share. Yeah.
Oh, good. So you found each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. I had him, and then you had him, and then we had him. And
We've all been genderized.
Oh, God.
tenderized.
Sorry, that just popped out. I couldn't help it. So.
What have you done?
I don't know, but you genderized us, so there you go.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Thanks for sharing,
Yeah,
Lydia.
thanks for sharing, Sherry. I appreciate it. Everybody's back.
Everybody's back.
All right.
Everybody,
Sweet.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're all back here in the circle. I'd love us to just go around and share our names in one word as to where we are right now. Because that's all there is. So if anybody would like to start with their name and one word. I can start. My name is Lydia, and I'm feeling lightness, which is lovely.
I was gonna say my name is Marnie and I've been tenderized. Sorry, Lydia.
No, that's fine.
We got to giggle tonight.
It's great.
So my name is Sherry, and giggles is my word. Like dinner table giggles. That's it.
I'm Amy, and appreciation and gratitude.
I'm Davini, and my words are exhalation, so just finally stopping, and yeah, gratitude.
My name is Brunhilde, and my word is quiet and listening.
Anyone else?
My name is Robin, and soaring.
Did you say soaring, Robin?
I did, yeah.
It's hard to hear a little bit.
Like a bird. My name is Chen Bear, and feisty.
Thank you, Chen Bear.
You're welcome.
All right. Well, I know we're all feeling feisty and light, and that's awesome. I really welcome that. So let's welcome that energy into our final integration circle this evening. I just want to take a moment to invite us all to thank the element of ether for its wisdom and lessons, for its spaciousness, whatever medicine it brought into your life this week and will continue to bring into your life as we step forward into the world from here. And I invite us all to just close our eyes if that feels true for you. And since this evening is integration, I'd like to welcome back all of the elements into our circle. So before we do that, I just want to take a moment to acknowledge the traditional custodians of this land where I am, and invite you all to just acknowledge that there have been traditional custodians in whatever part of the world you are also in that have tended to this earth way before we were even a thought. So just honoring those traditional custodians who have so lovingly stewarded this land so that we could be here right now. Honoring our personal ancestry, our personal lineage, for whom without we wouldn't be here, despite whatever baggage we carry from our personal ancestry. Just remembering that when we choose to embody our own healing, we're actually, that ripples out into the world. It ripples out forward and it ripples out behind into the past as well. So just honoring our capacity for healing ourselves and our ancestry through simply saying, yes, I am ready and willing to be the medicine. Calling in the element of earth, that grounding nature, that support that is always there for us. Our connection to the earth, our connection to our bones and our bodies. Calling in the element of water, that fluid nature, that receptivity, that capacity to feel our emotions and allow that healing, allow that motion, that energy to be in motion so we can find more freedom within our bodies and within our lives. Calling in the element of fire, that passion, that activation, that vision, a clean, healthy digestive system that digests not only our emotions and our food and information, it just really allows us to be more of ourselves and to activate our gifts and our purpose in the world. Calling in the element of air, that feistiness, that lightness, that playfulness, that clarity of mind, that clarity of intention.
I'm just putting this back, okay?
That breath that connects us to ourselves, that connects us to the present moment. And calling in the element of ether, that spaciousness that connects us to all things, that connects us to this plane and to all planes, all the way into the cosmos. But also that spaciousness that continuously reminds us that there is always more space for us to occupy. There's always more space for us to be all that we are and to become more of all that we are and can be. So just taking a breath in and then exhalation. Just feeling all of those elements that we've worked with these past 5 weeks, how they've informed us, how they've guided us. And I just invite you to allow an intention for this class of integration and also for the ripple effect, how you choose from here to bring this medicine into the world. Allow an intention or a prayer to drop in to your body or your heart, wherever it drops. A prayer, an intention. And when you're ready, just opening your eyes and sharing that intention with the group. My prayer is a trust in the process.
My intention and prayer is to really, totally embody myself.
like to just say that I want to copy your prayer and attention, because that's what I've really enjoyed these last 5 weeks, is really dancing by myself and feeling myself in a different way. And I want to continue on with that and just continue to open to embodiment, I guess, if that's the right thing.
Anyone else?
So I'm open to new insights that will guide me and open my eyes even more.
Yeah, mine's similar to that, where it's just trusting the flow, listening to my intentions or intuition of how I'm supposed to flow and where I'm supposed to go and my next steps. So just being in more trust.
Thank you.
My intention is just to stay connected to all the elements within me, and most importantly, just to make space for me and for my journey, creating that little space in my day where I push aside everything else and just come back into my body, and to be able to bring that awareness of my body into other people as well.
That's a good one.
My name is Robin. To continue to create space to find where I am to land next.
My name is Chen. I'm opening to receive vision for something. For my greater offering into the world.
Oh, Steve is here. Hi, Steve.
Hi.
Lovely to see you. Would you like to offer an intention to our circle before we get into our movement?
Sure, yeah. I think my intention is to follow my intuition, which is telling me more, embodied, energetic and spiritual work, and more of the kind of thing that we've been doing. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to make all of the meetings due to a very busy schedule. But
It's lovely to see you here now.
Hi.
Thank you for sharing. All right. Well, I'm going to invite us all. Let's just take those intentions and actually weave them into our bodies. So I'm going to ask that you find a comfy place. We're gonna move through all of the elements. Yeah, I'm gonna guide us through an integration meditation. And so, if you want to start on the floor, I'm actually gonna. Do you guys want to start on the floor, or do you want to start standing? Like, I'm just gonna take poll. On the floor. I see on the floor. On the floor. Okay. Amy, can you be on the floor in the hotel lobby?
Yeah, I'm in a little, well, who cares?
Okay, good. All right, I'm glad. Okay, so I'm going to invite you all to find a place on the floor. If you want to lay down, just listen to your body. Yeah, we're going to start this journey in the element of earth. So So whatever you need to do to just make yourself comfortable and surrender your body to the earth, whether that's laying down or sitting up or on your hands and knees, just find a way to connect your body to the element of earth. Make contact. And just start by breathing. Surrendering your weight to gravity. Yielding any tension into the earth. And when I say yielding, just imagine like the flesh melting off of your bones. And imagine the bones within your body, within your earth body, those stones of the earth that are in you. Just imagine them merging with the earth beneath you. Feeling that support. Feeling yourself being held by the great earth mother, by the earth. With every exhalation, just allow yourself to just surrender more of yourself to the earth. Almost like the earth coming up and giving you a hug. Yeah, as you surrender your weight to gravity, just imagine the earth meeting you more and more, swaddling you, holding you, supporting you. Wherever you are right now, whatever it is that you have going on in your life, just for now, offer it to the earth. Offer yourself to the earth. And breathe. If there's a sigh that just wants to come out, or more than a sigh, just allow your sigh, your sound to just surrender your body more to the earth. The more of yourself you are willing to give to the earth, feel the earth just saying, yes, I'm here to receive you fully. Allowing whatever sensations are moving through you to simply be present, simply be so. Remembering that the earth is just a constant reminder of your I am here-ness. And if you want to just say that aloud to yourself, I am here. I am here. I am held. I am supported. I am here. I am held. I am supported. Just allow that wisdom, allow that knowing to become a part of your earthen body. I am here. I am held. I am supported. Whatever way feels natural and true, just slowly inviting a little bit of movement. I want us to slowly come onto our side if you're laying down. Ultimately, I want us to come onto our hands and our knees. So however your body is positioned on the earth, just slowly invite your body. Invite the earth in your body, connecting with the earth beneath you to slowly come onto your hands and your knees. Feeling the bones of your hands connecting to the earth beneath you. Feeling how that connection of your hands begins to ripple up your arms. Yeah, feeling that stability. These are the stones of the earth right within your flesh. Feeling that stability, yeah, that solidity within you, connecting to that stability and that solidity beneath you. Your knees as well, the points of contact that your feet have and your knees have, this very stable base. Just breathe. Inviting some subtle movement into your tail. This remnant, this tail, this remnant of our animal selves. Yeah, we are still animals, and yet within our DNA is this remnant, this memory of when we were four-legged, before we were bipedal. And all of that information is stored within our bones, just like it's stored within the crystals and the stones of the earth. All of that ancestral wisdom, that ancestral memory is stored within our bones. So as we become more embodied, we have the opportunity to really tap into this ancestral wisdom that is ancient. Millions of years of information stored within our bones. So just get into that tail, that primal body, rather than thinking about it from our frontal lobe. Just imagine your attention coming to the back of your head, the back of your brain, that very primal part of ourselves, that being part, that being self. We are human beings, not human doings. We are human beings in bodies. Feeling that support within your bones. Maybe pawing the earth as you move your tail. Connecting your head to your tail. Opening your mouth as you breathe. Really opening the channel from your head to your tail. Breathing deep into your belly. And when you're ready, just curling your toes under. However it feels true, whether that's through downward dog or through bent knees. Just pawing your way, your hands towards your feet. Just slowly, slowly, slowly come to standing. You need to bend your knees and just allow your belly to hang loose on your thighs. Let that be so. Just slowly, slowly. Using your breath. Not using your muscles, but allowing your bones to be what supports your body as you slowly come to standing, allowing each vertebra to unfold, unfurl one by one. till you come to standing. Just feeling your feet on the earth. Allowing roots to spread through your feet into the earth. Just keeping that connection to the earth. Welcoming in a little bit of motion, a little bit of sway into your hips. Staying connected to the earth as we welcome in some more flow. In my course that I'm in currently, we continue to talk about form and flow and how the two cannot exist without the other. So our earth is our structure, it's our form, and yet to move through space in a body, we need flow. So staying connected to your feet and to that stability and that support, just begin to invite a little more flow into your movement. However that feels true for you. Yeah, just feel into your pelvic bowl. Are you clenched? And if you are, just invite yourself to release, to soften. Yeah, soften your genitals. Soften your anus. Just allow yourself to occupy this pelvic bowl. Yeah, this connection to your limbs. That allows you to move through space. And the more we occupy our pelvis and welcome in flow and breath, the more free we can become in our bodies. Welcoming in the element of water, that flow. As we stay connected to the earth and yet soften into our hips, into our pelvic bowl. Yeah, like you have this precious bowl with this precious spring water. Yeah, just right here. And as you move, just imagine this bowl. You don't want to necessarily spill any of the water. Just how can you allow it to roll? Allow that water to just roll around in this bowl, this precious, sacred bowl. This is where our sexuality, our creativity, our connection to the world exists. Yeah, so let's hold that like it's sacred, it's precious. How can we connect deeper? Using your breath, allowing your breath to soften you. Yeah. Your bones are already holding you. The earth within you is already holding you. And so you don't need to clench. We don't need our muscles to hold us. Our bones are already doing that. So just allow yourself to soften into the flow of your body, your fluid body. Welcoming in that spine. Yeah, that spine that connects from your tail all the way up to the top of your head. In between each vertebra, there's space. There's fluid. Yeah, it's not hard. In between each vertebra is soft tissue. Yeah. So as you breathe, just imagine the fluid moving from your tail up through your spine. Creating more fluidity in your movement. Just play with that water. Yeah. Play with that water. Your hips, your tail, your spine. Allowing everything to continue to soften with each breath. Allowing your head to roll on its axis. Gently, gently. Don't want to go towards the pain, yet how can you allow the fluidity of your water body to soften any tension you might be feeling? Breathing into it, softening into it. Bringing in those spirals and those circles. You have your wrists and your shoulders, your elbows. Your hips, your knees, your ankles. Yeah, just welcoming the water to just flow through you into your cells, into the joints. Softening your jaw. As the water moves through you, just allow that, track the flow of energy through you and just allow it to soften and wash away any tension or tightness. Even if it's just in your imagination, yeah? Allow your attention, your intention to shape the reality that you're creating. Just the way the water shapes the canyons as it flows. Allow the stream of your consciousness to create the reality for the embodied being you are becoming. Using your breath to begin stoking that energy within your belly. As we begin to heat up the water. Allowing your sound, your breath to be stoking that inner fire. Can you allow your breath to go deep into your belly? Now that you're all fluid and liquidy, allow the fire to begin heating you up. Maybe inviting some gentle shaking into your tail, yeah, like allowing your butt to just become real jelly-like. Drawing that energy up. Yeah, the elements, they can't exist independently. They're all in relationship. So as we breathe in the fire, as we heat up our water, yeah, we're also drawing energy up from the earth. Yeah, it's all interdependent, interrelated. So how does your fire choose to move right now in this moment? Allow it to move through your limbs. Allow it to burn through any tightness or tension or any resistance. Whether you're moving slowly like an ember or choose to move like a wildfire. Only you know what's right for your body in this moment. Yeah. Only you occupy your body. And only you are the alchemist of your embodied experience. So listen. What does your body need and want right now to integrate the fire? Letting go of your head and your neck. You don't need your head right now. Just let your body think for you. Don't be afraid to use your sound. Yeah, your power, your will. Remembering those yes, no shapes that Chen led us through in the week of fire. That yes, that no, that yes, that no, that yes, that no. This is your space. What do you choose to welcome into it? What do you choose to keep out of it? Yes. No. Yes. No. And just beginning to slow that down, breathing deeply into the space, breathing deeply as we welcome the element of air. That lightness, connection, touch. How do you allow life to touch you? How do you touch yourself? Love yourself, connect to yourself so that you can be more receptive to let life in. How can we allow ourselves to become more receptive to let life in? Breathing into your front body. Welcoming in your back body. Welcoming the air to fill the space within your chest, your lungs, your belly, under your arms, in between your shoulder blades. Yeah, we have remnants of wings. Wings in our hands are like the feathers, our wing feathers. Yeah, how do you allow your hands to express what your heart has to say? Allow your body to take in the air. How does this element wish to integrate itself into your body? Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Breathe it in. Breathe it out. Feeling the support in the air, yeah? Just like the currents allow the eagle to soar. As we surrender to the currents of life, how do they support you? From the front, from the back, from all around. And just allow your dance to fly you, allow the air to carry you. So you can see the greater vision for your life, this ripple effect, how you choose to allow your medicine to touch the world, rising high, so you can see clearly and staying connected so you can stay present. Rising high so you can see clearly. And breathing so you can stay present. Welcoming more joy, more lightness. Into your dance of life. Maybe just invite a little bit of playfulness in. I need some more play. I don't want to take myself so seriously all the time. And allowing that dance of air, that connection to air, that embodiment of air to carry me out into the space, out into the space, as we welcome in ether into the space, feeling our space, connecting to our space, to your space, connecting to your space. Very personal, unique, sacred space. The space within you, within this embodied spirit, the space within you, within every cell, and the space that you occupy. This space that connects you to all your relations, to all the bodies on this earth and beyond. Remembering that prayer, that intention you welcomed in for yourself, occupying that space, occupying the space of your prayer. Calling that in, drawing that in to your physical space. You are as infinite as all of the space that surrounds you. Right within your body. Billions and billions of cells. Billions and billions of cells. You are a universe unto yourself. Made of the same stuff as the stars. Made of the same elements as everything else in this universe. Whole and complete, and yet infinitely connected to everything. You are whole and complete, and also infinitely connected to everything. Welcome that knowing, welcome that knowing, welcome that knowing into your body. Breathe it into every cell. From the roots that connect you to the earth, to the waterways that run through your body, to the fires that burn within you, and the air that carries you, that allows you to soar through space and beyond. Welcome that knowing, welcome that knowing to all of you. Slowly, slowly allow your dance to find a place of stillness. Slowly, no rush. Because even in stillness, there's always still movement. Even in stillness, there's always still movement. So just slowly. Feeling the sensations, allowing this dance to come to its natural completion. And if you feel to, you can come back to the earth, back to laying or sitting or stay standing. Just stay in touch with all that is moving through you. Whether you wish to come to sitting or laying. Just keeping your eyes closed. Resting into the spaciousness of this moment. Taking a big breath in, releasing it with a sound or a sigh. Doing that one more time. Placing your hands on your body if that feels true. With your next inhalation, calling upon the wisdom of your body. Asking your body what message it has to share with you in this moment? What message of integration does this body of yours have to share with you? And listen for its answer. Breathing in the wisdom of your body and placing it into your own personal medicine pouch. Place where you can store it for safekeeping. With your next inhalation, bringing your awareness to your heart, your sacred heart, and asking your heart what message it has for you in this moment. What message of integration does your heart have for you in this moment? Listen for its answer. Welcoming your heart's wisdom in with your inhalation and placing that wisdom into your personal medicine pouch alongside your body's wisdom. And with your next inhalation, bringing your awareness and attention beyond your body, beyond your mind, to that place where your I am presence resides, your higher self. And ask your higher self what message it has to offer you in this moment. And listen for its answer. Welcoming in that wisdom and placing it into your medicine pouch. Taking a big deep breath in. And I invite you to take that metaphorical medicine pouch and physically place it somewhere in your body. Physically place it somewhere in your body. Touch that space so your body can remember exactly where it can access this wisdom, if and when it needs reminding. Taking another breath in, giving yourself a hug or a squeeze. Thanking yourself for showing up these 6 weeks to give yourself this gift, this embodied inquiry, this alchemical exploration. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and let's make our way back into a circle so we can connect and share. I feel really good. How do you feel? Good.
I feel exhausted. It's very late and yeah. So
Well, if you need to go to sleep, we will wish you farewell now. We're going to heal time.
I can wait for 5 more minutes. It's just interesting to see how the body knows, and sometimes your mind wants to do something, then your body just show you that it's like you said, it's not about doing, it's just about being. And I really start to really appreciate moving with tiredness and not necessarily go into like interesting
to be with. Yeah, thank you. So let's get one word from everyone, how they're feeling, or phrase, and then Chen and I and all of us would love to discuss how we can bring this medicine into the world, ripple out what you've experienced into your everyday reality. So it's not just ending now after 6 weeks, but how we can keep embodying, keep moving deeper within ourselves. If anybody has anything they want to share.
I can share. I guess my word would be pulled, because I've just recently set up an art station and it's very messy, and I was pulled over to like wanting to do art as well as dance. And so I was like, come back to dance, Sherry, art later.
Beautiful.
Yeah, pulled.
It's hard to come up with one word right now.
Yeah, you don't need to. It doesn't have to be a word. I mean, it just whatever, you know.
So
I would just, yeah.
possibilities. And it just opened up so many, when you said, what does your body have to share? It's just like the possibilities. This has opened up so many new ways of kind of connecting, and also the opportunity to just give more love, probably just from joy and all that.
Thank you.
During the harvest, my body was communicating patience to me. I've been very impatient the last week or so. My heart said, I don't have to be like, I don't have to know everything to know enough to like be useful. And my like higher self is just honestly, I felt kind of disconnected over the past week from that feeling of like connection, like universe connection, higher connection to my higher self. And it's just like I just kind of relax into that connection again for the first time in a while. It felt really good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Does anybody else feel to share? How you're feeling now? What's next?
I think what I like about what I like about this is just the openness to feel into these ways of experiencing, through the elements, and opening up to something other than a mental process of trying to understand things. For me, I feel that I've been coming to a place of finding my path in the heart rather than in my head, where I spend most of my life in an ivory tower of or a fortress of kind of mental activity. So this is a real kind of treat in terms of just experiencing and feeling. I don't know what else to say, but it's creative. It's creative. It's a kind of creative energy that I feel open to in other ways artistically, but this opens it up to a kind of level of interaction with energy in the world that's really beautiful.
That's awesome. Thanks for sharing, Steve.
I think what I was getting from the messages from all three areas was pretty much along the same line, which is just going deeper, and basically just how much expansion there is in the depths, and how much I can grow and learn on my journey, and that not out there, it's just so much in here. There's so much landscape there to explore.
For me, it was a little journey of just permission to go wherever it was taking me, and then also permission to not go anywhere at all. Like in the moment, if I wanted to just step back because I didn't feel something, and be okay with that. Because always in the past, it's like I always have to give 100%. I have to go. I have to always do. And to just be able to stand and be just with me, even in non-movement, there's a big permission in being allowed to do that without beating myself up for the not doing. So that was a really, that was a really good one for me.
Hang on to that one. Hang on to that one, Marnie.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good one. Thank you.
Thank you.
I resonate with that a lot, and what came for me is the surrender to whatever emotions arise, and just surrender, and don't be afraid to really love yourself, and to really love, to really watch, to really see, to really open the authentic vision, and not be afraid of really take it in, and really be touched by people, by the world, but also by myself. So surrender.
Beautiful. Well, thank you all for sharing of yourselves. So this ripple effect, how do we continue to allow this information to inform us? Yeah, like this is just like a little finger dip into the ocean. What I'm realizing I was talking about it with Sherry in our beginning share, like been in this 2-week embodiment workshop, and I've just been like so humbled by this woman she's 75. She's been doing this work for 50 years and she's like embodied, like she can feel her cells, you know, and it's just showed me, oh my goodness, I'm such a baby on this path, you know. It's like there's so much. This rabbit hole goes so deep, and it's that curiosity. What Bonnie, my teacher, continues to say is, what if aging just means like we become more embodied, we become more alive, we become more of ourselves? And that has been so inspiring to me. This knowing, this recognition that the more I continue to walk this path of embodiment, the more of myself I can occupy. Yeah, like I am all of it. I am space. I'm everything. So the more consciousness I choose to place within myself upon this journey of embodiment, it's like it doesn't stop. Like I continue to become more of myself every day. And that's the invitation. That is truly becoming an embodied alchemist. Yeah, like knowing ourselves so deeply that we know. We can listen to the earth within us and know what it wants, the water, what it needs, the fire, what it has to show us. Yeah, the air, like to kind of remind us to keep coming out of our heads and more into our bodies, and the ether, that it's like space is infinite and we have the capacity to continue to expand and occupy more of that for ourselves and for the world. And so that is the invitation, to just continue to stay curious in this dance of embodiment. Continue to stay curious of like these vessels, these temples that house your spirit. And that's infinite. These bodies, they will die. Though before that time, it's like you can choose to know yourself as intimately as you choose to. And I hope that this experience, these past 6 weeks, has given you a glimpse of what's possible, and that, each of us continue to take that journey as deep as possible, because the world needs more embodied people. Our brains are just like such a small portion. It's actually been scientifically proven that our guts and our hearts, like our guts are the first brain, our hearts are our second brain, and this brain that like we have given so much stock to, so much of and it's like our third brain. It's like, it's actually the thing that is just like here to kind of organize all the information that our gut and our hearts and our bodies are receiving. It's the processing unit. And yet in our world, we've given it so much stock. And yet these are the real thinkers. This is what is interfacing with the world all the time. And this is just our like CPU, our processing unit. So that I find really interesting. The more we continue to drop into our bodies, the more in relation we are to everything. And so the invitation is to keep journeying that, keep sharing that, whether it's with yourself in your living room or with your loved ones, whether that's, choosing to bring people into your space and sharing what you know. Like, it doesn't even have to be like, oh, I'm this expert. It's like, no, come on over, let's explore. Let's go for a walk in nature. Let's explore what it feels like to be alive in these bodies together. Yeah, because we're here. Nothing exists independently. Like, we are all interdependent. Everything is in relation. So how can you and me be ambassadors of that in our world? Yeah. It's like, whether you're teaching, a classroom of 100 people or a stadium of 1,000, or whether you're just sharing in an intimate conversation with your grandmother, like, it's all valid. It's all worthy. And, just weaving more of that into your daily life. I mean, that's my prayer for everybody on this planet, weaving more embodiment into their lives, weaving more ritual and ceremony, because there's so much more that's happening. so much more than that's happening in this world than like we kind of are just seeing, you know, whether in media and television. It's like, how do we welcome ourselves to occupy more of ourselves? And I really believe that happens in relationship to one another, in relationship to this planet. And so that's my invitation to all of you. You know, and I mean, for those of you who really wish to take it even deeper, you know, be in touch with Chen and I. We are hosting a 24-day training in 6 months from now in February, taking this practice deeper, you know, the whole dancing freedom, like unpacking the whole thing. And it changes. Like every training is deeper, because every training that we know more, you know, like I feel like this next training is going to be like the best, because I'm a better version of myself, you know. So what we'll be sharing is like is the new, that's like constantly getting upgraded, and the information that each of you bring, that's like, you know, we get to unpack that together. And so, you know, we call it a training because, yeah, by the end of the 24 days, you all have like this toolkit, this business model that you can then bring out into your communities or into your workplace. Though ultimately it's like a 24-day like feeling tank, sensing tank, where we're just like diving in. And, you know, I know like I share this curriculum, but I also have no idea what unfolds, because it's a ceremony, you know, where we're co-creating this living exploration, and whoever comes is a part of that. And so if there's a call or a desire to journey deeper within yourself, or journey deeper with this work, journey deeper with the elements, with ceremony, with myself and Chen, Bruna Hilda will be there, I believe. You know, just that is my prayer. You know, it's like, for me, I'm not a businesswoman. I'm just here to like do this work. You know, it's like, I want more people to join me on this path of embodiment, so that we can like start to spread it far and wide. Because I believe, you know, it's like enlightenment isn't out there. It's like, it's in here, you know? So how do we as humans, I feel the best service I can provide to humanity is just by continuing to show up, you know, continuing to explore my own body and inviting other people into that inquiry with me. And 24 days is just, it is an experience. It's life-changing, it's transformational. And I would be so honored to be on that journey with any of you who have like now, you know, dipped your feet, your bodies into the waters, into the fires and the earth and the air with us. Because I really believe that this practice has so much benefit to offer the world. And it's like, I don't even consider it a dance practice. You know, I consider it like a Dharma. You know, it's a service to the world, because we're actually sharing. Like, this is our birthright. It's our birthright to know that we are connected to everything. And I need all of you to remind me, and I'll remind you in exchange. You know, it's like, it's an interdependent, co-creative experience. So that's my invitation to you. If any of you are interested in joining us in February in Guatemala, I chose that place specifically, because I was drawn there intuitively, because I believe that, you know, this might be a little esoteric, but I actually believe that when we're dancing, like, you know, we're earth dancing upon specific locations on the earth, like, I feel like there's like a healing that's happening. You know, I believe that every place on this planet holds information. You know, the stones, the land holds information, and I believe that place holds information that I'm ready to receive. And so I'm just inviting you all to join me. And I believe that we hold information and healing. Like, as we heal ourselves, we're actually like dancing healing into the land as well. And that land has wounds. And I feel like bringing our ceremony there it's an exchange. We're receiving healing, and we're receiving information, and we're also doing the healing. we're offering our love, we're offering our blessings and rippling it out. And yeah, I will be there, and I pray that, yeah, I trust that the right people will be there to join me in that prayer, and Chen and whoever else is there with us. Otherwise, please just keep doing this in whatever way feels true for you. Keep doing this for you and all your relations, yeah, because the more we connect to ourselves and open ourselves, like, the more authentic our connections to all our relations become. The more we open our hearts, the more we can love one another. It's like a no-brainer, but it is, like, our brains get in the way. Our brains get in the way. So getting out of the brain and into the body, it's like,
it's an old bodyer.
It's an old bodyer. Yeah. It's been such an honor to share this with each of you. Like, it's been such medicine for me during this tumultuous time in my life. This every, like, once a week, and like the process of preparing has been my anchor that has, like, kept me. Yeah, it's been such good medicine for me, and I'm just so grateful to each of you for allowing this to be a possibility. I wouldn't have been just, like, hanging out on Zoom by myself. So thank you for this opportunity to share my gifts and to receive your gift of, like, presence and connection, because it's been really needed in my life. So thank you so much. And I feel like it's opened up so many possibilities of what's possible, how I can continue, how Chen and I, how we as Dancing Freedom, as embodied, kind of on this, purpose of sharing embodiment. It's like, whoa, we can connect to people in Alaska and France and South Africa and all over America and all over the world, and in my living room, in my dorm room, and, my backyard, wherever the heck I am. So, Thank you. Does anybody else have anything to share?
Amy, you were asking a question. You were muted. You're unmuted now.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. There I am. Well, it's really so amazing how powerful this is. How each of us have it's enabled all of us to touch places, and you don't even know where you're going to go, what's going to come up, but things come up, and you get to think about things in different ways. You get revelations, and all of us are this. We can be dancing to the same music, and different things come. And I'm just in awe of how powerful the practice is. So, and I have to say, the other day, somebody who's doing this, but not online, but he doesn't come on at all. He lives near me, and he came over, and then this other woman was over, and we were dancing ether, and most of my eyes were closed, but then I, every now and then would kind of check on, just see what's going on. And so interesting how each of us were in such different places to the same music at the same time, out there, in here, wherever, but just in different places, and equally moved by the whole thing. And so it's I don't know, it's just pretty amazing how what a mind opener it is. So thank you.
Thank you.
I'd like to share.
Yeah, please.
Thank you. So first off, thank you very much, Chenderizer and litigator.
Yeah.
I don't know if I like being a litigator, but we'll say that.
I want something That was the only thing I could think of in the moment. So anyways, deep gratitude to Chen and Lydia, both of you. Really appreciated both your energies and your spirit and your personalities and your heart. I'd have to say these last few weeks brought me even, I live in nature, but this brought me even deeper into nature. And so there was an external aspect of it that I was connecting with nature outside of myself, but then there was the internal aspect of reconnecting with all the elements within myself. And I definitely had profound experiences that I did not think that would happen all by myself. And I think I don't know if I said this to Lydia in our share, that I have a deeper appreciation with dancing with myself than I have ever. I've danced always in group dynamics and definitely have had very cathartic and very profound experiences, but this time I was having them all by myself. And there was like this letting go, permission. It's like almost like, Lydia, it's like getting familiar with this body again, like coming more into my body. And I'm sure you can, it's hard to explain it exactly when you're sort of, it's a feeling, it's an energy. And anyways, so there's just a deeper aspect that I can use on a day-to-day basis of tuning in, and even what do I need, and do I need to dance more, water, be that. It's like there's a different kind of map that I've laid down. I've danced with a lot of different types of groups, and I've laid down a really solid map. And so I'm really, really in appreciation of that. Thank you both.
Yay.
Thank you, Sherry.
Oh, you're welcome, Chen.
Yeah.
Chen Bear.
Genderized.
We've been tenderized. Yes.
Does anything else wish to be shared? Chen, did you want to share anything?
I think you got pretty much everything. Yeah.
Anybody else need any wish to share anything before we close?
What are we gonna do next week?
I was gonna say I'm gonna miss everybody next week.
Yeah, well, we can stay in touch on the Facebook group, and I've been really inspired. So I've been already kind of concocting in my brain like another opportunity, like to do this, but maybe go deeper and like kind of have like a specific theme. Now that, for those of us who have already journeyed through the elements, I feel like I personally would like to explore, like a theme that we kind of traverse over like a period of time. So, I don't know how that's going to look. We'll wait for your feedback, and I know Chen has already been receiving it. I feel like this could work, this whole online thing. So I'd like to find more ways to continue to connect and share my exploration and join that with your exploration. So we'll see how it flows. But, please stay in touch on the Facebook group. Chen's going to send out the integration playlist, which is a little bit longer than an hour. I think it's like an hour and 20 minutes. And the packet and all of the information that you need to know. If any of you are interested in the training, you can reach out to myself or Chen and we can talk about it. This
Frozen.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
there goes Lydia. She's been litigated. No. Oh. Well, I think I know what she was going to say, so I can kind of finish. But if you're interested in hearing about the training or meeting with us and learning about the facilitator training, I'll be sending out an email with a link to set up a call with one of us, and you can schedule right into my calendar, and we can talk about it, and you can hear all about it. And there goes Lydia. And I'll send out the integration playlist and the final packet. And I think that's it. So does anyone have any final questions before we kind of do like our last little closing circle?
Yeah, so are you going to be continuing this so that if we, just continuing this online in some fashion?
I know we want to do another 21-day challenge, and then we'll probably do the Embodied Alchemy course again after that. I don't know, like Lydia and I are gonna talk and like discuss what we still want to do, because yeah.
Can I ask a question about Dancing Freedom then? So
Of course.
This is a Dancing Freedom teacher training. So is Samantha, you guys are doing it separate of Samantha now?
So the Lydia, Samantha, for those of you who don't know, Samantha Sweetwater is the founder of Dancing Freedom, but she's no longer leading like the organization of Dancing Freedom. That's Lydia and myself are basically leading.
Okay, so you guys have taken it over.
Yes. Yeah.
I heard something about that in the wind, and so I just wanted to verify that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
How lovely.
So it will be Lydia and myself will be teaching the facilitator training. Lydia is, I think, one of the oldest certified facilitators of Dancing Freedom. So
how long has she been teaching it?
Oh God, like 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
very sweet.
Yeah. It's like dog.
I just wanted to say thank you, Jen and Lydia, wherever you are. I just really appreciated having this amazing tribe, like to be able to tune in where we all are and connect. I don't know, it's just an amazing connection. It's so special what we have here, that modern technology can give us this. And it's beautiful to connect with people who are doing the same thing that I'm doing. And it's just, it's beautiful. Thank you, everyone, for all your insights and little aha moments. And everything. Thank you.
Yeah.
Miss
Thank
it.
you. We'll do it again. Yeah. Definitely. It's been so cool as taking. Oh, there's Lydia.
Oh, you're back. You're still there. Oh,
yeah, we're still here. We couldn't leave without you.
Oh man, that's so great. Yeah. Oh, I was totally freaking. I wasn't freaking, but I was like, oh my goodness. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. What's happening? What did I miss?
Everything.
We were talking.
Robin sang us a song. Steve was getting a little frisky, but.
Oh, wow. Whoa, bummer.
Yeah, you really did miss it. We all did too.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's so cool that you're still there. All right. So what do we do now? What are we doing?
We don't seem to want to leave.
Yeah. We're wondering.
Do you feel that?
Do it again. Are we going to keep offering things online?
Yeah, of course we will. We just need to, you guys just need to, send us your feedback and tell us what worked, what didn't work. Like, because you know how it is. I personally, I'm sure you're all like me because you're human. It's like, you never really know, sometimes you get a little insecure. Like, did that work? I don't know. You need other people to tell you, yeah, that worked. So let us know if it worked. If it worked, then I think it worked. Like look, I'm having a great time.
look at Lydia. She's having a great time.
So, I mean, and I don't know, also the people who, you all who are here have been showing up. There's like another 20 people or something that I haven't even met them, so I don't even know. Like, did they just waste their money? Like, have they been doing the videos? It's like, I want to know. I mean, because clearly I want to know what works and what doesn't work. And for me, I'm totally, I love sharing this stuff. Like, I'm like, can you tell? I just love sharing. So if you like receiving, let us know. I mean, it's just a Zoom thing away. I can do this You know, we can do it again in like September if we want. You know, take a month. We got a little bit of things that we got to do. It's summertime here in the U.S. But, you know, we could do it again. I'd be stoked. I love having something to keep me on purpose when I feel like everything else is falling apart, you know? I mean, I'm just being honest. So, yeah, let us know. That's all I'm going to say. I'm a bit hyper now, can't you tell? Because you guys are, you know, you're still here.
Because we're here.
I think I don't have any battery anymore on my...
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. No, that's cool.
Oh, and I think we lost Lydia again.
Oh, wow.
That's funny.
Ether's
They're
playing
dropping like
some
flies.
tricks. I was going to say, another one bites the dust.
Totally. Yeah.
Mitigate it again.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Oh, there she is. She's testing us. She wants to see what we're saying when we're thinking
No,
she's
my
not here.
computer is just totally glitching out. But it is not. It is, guys, we got to go. It's like 4 a.m. where Amy is. And
Oh my God.
I got to get some dinner.
Yeah.
Gotta make
So let's,
You know,
let's,
and, you know, people are going to be watching it. I'm sure some of, you know, whatever, guys. It's fun.
Oh yeah, right. The recording, people will be like, "Hey," but they'll know when.
Yeah. But everyone, yeah, they can choose to click off when they want.
Yeah.
I think we should just stay on here all night.
Guys, why don't we make another date? You know, we can have another reunion. That's for sure. We can have a reunion.
You know,
later.
we should get together and talk about dancing the compilation. I mean, the everything, really. You know, just saying.
What do you mean dancing the compilation?
that's like the Lord of the Rings, the like what I do with Lord of the Rings. Like, we're gonna go watch all the movies all at once.
Right.
All right. Well, you know, I'm feeling like
I'm just playing with you.
No, but I'm feeling like you'll want to do this again. So we'll do it again. You know, like I said, give us your feedback. We need to know. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, if I know, let me just tell you, if I feel like I've got a purpose, I'm all on it. You know, I'm on it. And if there's people who want to receive what I've got, you know, I mean, I'm on it. I'm totally on it. So just let us know, and we can do like version 2. Like I said, I mean, when we teach, I teach workshops and classes, like they're always different, you know. So this was just one of like an infinite amount of exploration. It's just a little different because we don't have the music to support us, but I actually feel like for me, this is where my curiosity is right now. You know, like how do we actually use, you know, kind of dive into the exploration without the music, and then when we've got the music, it kind of adds like a whole nother thing. But
do you normally have the music in the context of the group?
I'm sorry, repeat that, Steve.
Do you normally include music when you're
Oh yeah, of course. When
well,
go ahead.
Shouldn't that be possible somehow?
What's that?
Shouldn't that be possible to do? I mean, online with a.
Well, yeah, we've discussed ways of getting music inside of the group, but it's hard to play, like to put music through my speakers into my little microphone and then back out through your speakers is going to sound really bad.
Yeah.
But there's ways that we could work in some sort of like everyone start playing this song at the same exact time, something like that.
Yeah, and I mean, there's also other platforms that we could, you know, there's other platforms maybe that exist. You know, this is like our pilot. So this was like the most affordable for us as well, you know, because some of the online platforms are quite expensive. So we wanted to see like what works first. You know, I'm sure like once we start exploring, there's ways of getting music. Because usually when I teach a class, just so you know, Steve, for those of you who haven't experienced Dancing Freedom yet, you know, we play the playlist and we guide you during the playlist. So you've got the music to support you, and then we're like feeling, you know, we're guiding you with the playlist. However, that being said, typically in a class, there's not as much like focused, embodied meditations as there have been in this online platform, which I personally, it's what's juicy for me right now. Like doing the class, which is guiding you through the elements. I've been doing that for a long time and it's great. Though I feel like this is like next level. We're actually diving in deeper. So, you know, the music is lovely to have as a support. That, you know, it's, I would like there to be all of the options where we could be dancing together with the playlist, and I'm just like guiding you through, and you know, we're dancing together in our living room.
Pretty soon we're gonna have 360-degree cameras and VR goggles, so we can just like put a VR camera in our room and just like project all of us around each other.
Oh,
Put our
that'd
little
be
goggles
fun.
on and be dancing around. I mean, in 2 years we'll be able to do it. So.
Yeah, I did VR a couple of weeks ago. I went under the ocean and it was amazing. Like a whale came like this close to my face and was like staring at me with this big eye, and I was like, whoa, it was so amazing. It was really very, very vivid. Yeah. So I'm all for VR. We can like go out into the woods and like dance with the trees and dive into the water and be dancing with the water. I mean, that's where we're heading, you know, online stuff, which is, I think, great, because we're everywhere. Let's just do this. You know, if you're not living in my city, I can hang out with you, you know, every week.
Like virtual dance classes.
So thank you for opening up my realm of possibility, because, you know, I definitely don't want to go back to my 9-to-5 job. You know, this is definitely like where I feel I want to continue to place my attention, because this is, you know, it's like I get to explore and then I get to share. So it's like, that's really what I want. I want to keep exploring my own body and, you know, inviting people to join me in that exploration. You know, the 9-to-5 is good for me to have some structure, good. And, you know, I still need time to kind of dive into the body. So let's keep praying and manifesting that for all of us.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. All right, guys, we're gonna close now for real, okay? All right. Right. Chen's gonna send us out like a lovely packet and all the other stuff, and then we've got Facebook. We can have a reunion, and we'll keep you posted on some upcoming things. So stay in touch. Don't be strangers. You know, we're connected there. All right. Let's take a. Anybody have anything last thing to say before we go?
Better watch it. You'll open up another can of worms.
All right. Okay. So let's just let's take a deep breath in. You know, just honoring this ceremony, this container that has held us, this extraordinary virtual container that has held us and around the globe and connected us. Thank you, technology, for this opportunity. Thank you to our bodies for giving us these spaceships to explore inner space with and outer space. Thank you to all of the elements and all of their wisdom and their medicine for teaching us and reminding us what we're made of and what's possible for us in these dances of life. Thank you to all of the directions of the medicine wheel that continue to guide us on our way forward and our way inward. Thank you to all of our ancestors who have helped us be here now. Thank you to the traditional custodians of all the lands that have stewarded this planet for us, so that we can continue to steward it and be teachers for others so they can be good stewards. Thank you to all of the medicine and wisdom within each and every one of these beautiful embodied beings who chose to join us for this 6-week journey. Thank you for thank you. Let's take a deep breath in together. And on the count of 3, we'll clap 3 times and slap our hands to the earth to close the container, seal the deal until we meet again. 1, 2, 3. I love you.
Thank you.
Love you.
Thank you. We'll see you
Thank you.
again. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. Bye.
Yeah.